everybody, the Britical Saiyans here. I'm Jonah.
And I'm Matt.
And we've got the Goku Vegeta deck for set 21.
Yep, because we're there already.
Yeah. Didn't take long, but they haven't given us a title yet, so...
Well, yeah, we have no idea. Unless, of course, there's going to be people who are like, oh yeah, I've seen the trailer and I know what's coming already. And it's like, how? Where? Where have you seen this? Please tell me. But anyway, so we got the Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku. Now, this is a bit of a weird leader, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's doing back and forth, which is just like, what? But anyway, its first one says, when this card attacks, you draw a card and it gains 5k. That's because of the whole switching back and forth thing, so you can hit awakened leaders when you're on this side.
Yeah.
Without needing to double combo up, just to make them use 110k or whatever, but yeah. Anyway, auto, after using this card in a battle, flip this card to its backside. Right. Now, is that auto is, because it says after using this card in a battle, does that count as it being attacked or only attacking?
Yeah, that is a good point. It's like, if it's attacked, it
says after using this card in a battle.
Yeah. I feel like it would count if it's attacked.
Because it can technically go, you can rule it both ways, can't you?
Yeah.
It's one of those, can we have that tiny bit of clarification on when you're saying after using this card in a battle? Because using it in a battle, in my personal mindset, is...
it being part of the battle.
Yeah, just being attacked or attacking.
Yeah.
So, unless anybody...
I think the idea is that it's meant to be after it attacks, but it's like, you could...
Yeah, but there's always a danger, because if it's after it attacks, then if it's stuck on this side, and you're stuck on a 10k, because you only get the 5k when it attacks.
Yeah.
If you're stuck on 10k, your opponent's just going to abuse that.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So, but anyway, it says at the end, for the other auto, at the end of you and your opponent's turns, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in cost of 4 or less in rest mode and KO it. So it's got spot removal every turn.
Which is pretty good.
And then activate battle limit 1. If it's your turn, choose up to one of your yellow Vegeta range cost of 2, and that card gets 5k for the battle. And we're on to the awakened side,
Well,
which is
the other side. So
well, it just says leader back, but yeah, it doesn't even say awaken.
yeah. So yeah,
Really nice artwork though for the Vegeta side.
oh yeah.
Like you compare that to the Goku art. I don't know. It's the similar style, but for some reason the Vegeta one just looks better.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me being critical, probably. Even though they look exactly the same. Like
I think
it's exactly the same style. It's just for some reason Vegeta just looks better.
I think the Vegeta one kind of has more presence to the artwork, whereas Goku's literally just default stancing.
But anyway, so when you flip over, you go to 15k base. You got auto limit 1. After using this card in a battle, draw one card, then flip this card to its front side. Again, the same kind of issue there of is it after attacking or being attacked as well? And it's got 2 activate mains that are both limit 1, where you can just flip the card over. That's the first one.
The other one's an active battle.
And then the other one's an activate battle. If it's your turn, you choose up to one of your yellow Son Goku cards and you cost 2, and it gains 5k for the battle. So it's the same effect,
Yeah.
but obviously the targeting the other one.
So we've got a Z back card, which is waste time regression. It's a cost 3 with 1 ZNG. Deflect unique Z stack 1 yellow Goku costs 2. Permanent, your yellow Goku and Vegeta with energy cost 2 get 5k power. And if your leader is on the Vegeta side, when this card is played, skip all phases until the charge phase in your next turn then start your main phase.
Right. The wording on this is so weird. Because I don't think it skips turn.
No.
Because that would be crazy if you just skipped an opponent's turn. Just for that kind of cost to skip your opponent's turn. And then, of course, the trade-off by skipping their turn is you don't get anything.
Yeah, but like it says skip all phases, so...
Yeah, skill raise it until the charge phase in your next turn.
Yeah.
So, the turn you play this, you get no combat. Then, if it doesn't skip the opponent's turn, then your opponent will do their thing, and then it'll come back to your turn, but you won't get to draw for turn, you won't get to untap, you won't get to do anything. You won't even be able to charge.
Yeah.
So, in the same sense, it makes perfect sense for it to skip your opponent's turn because you're skipping a turn in a sense as well. It's a weird, it's so weird. It needs an actual ruling on this.
Yeah, a bit more clarity would be nice.
But anyway, yeah, that's just the Wii then. So there's nothing else, is there? No. Okay.
And there's the Goku.
Yeah, and there's the Goku to go with it. So it's 2 cost with 3 Z energy, but again, highly doubt you're ever going to bring it out with its skill. Although, actually saying that, you can't bring it out from underneath, can you?
Depends if the Goku can do it itself.
True, yeah. So it's got deflect, dual attack, auto. If you add 1 yellow Vegeta range, cost of 2 to your hand, at the start of your main phase, play this card from... Oh, there you go. Play this card from under a yellow WC battle card. Yeah. So, yeah, in theory, you shouldn't be playing it for that cost. But, at the same time, I feel like you might want to, due to the fact of what the Wii does. Like, skipping your draw, charging, and untapping is just, like, ouch.
If you're on the Vegeta side.
If you're on the Vegeta side. Yeah, but I mean that's just where you're trying. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean if it is only the one side, then you've got to make sure you're on the Goku side to make it sure it all works. Which I think is the idea, but we still need the clarification.
Yeah.
And deflect dual attack, and he's going to gain 5k because of the Whis. So he's 15, although it's 10 during your opponent's turn. Because it is only during your turn they gained 5k, wasn't it? Just to make sure.
No, just permanent.
Oh no, just permanent. Oh, okay. So yeah, that makes a difference. Alright. So then we got 1 auto. Then there's going to be more autos after that, but still. If you add 1 yellow Vegeta... Yeah, sorry, yeah, that's how you bring him out. And then the other one is, if your opponent has 5 or more battle cards in rest mode, when this card is played, it gains critical and barrier for the turn. So potentially a 15k attacker if the Whis is on the board still. And then auto, when this card attacks, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, KO it, and this card gains 5k for the turn. So it can be a 20k crit.
Well, you can gain the 5k twice, because it's not once per turn on this third auto, and it's got dual attack.
Oh. Okay, that's even more disgusting.
So.
And it can KO 2 things then.
Yeah. They might errata that.
I don't know, it depends like how much it takes off, doesn't it? And like how much it actually impacts.
Yeah, true. So you got Vegeta Trial Run. It's 2 cost 15k crit. When he's played from hand, you draw a card. You've got active main at 1, pay yellow. If your leader is Vegeta and you is on the Vegeta side, and you choose 1 of your yellow Goku cards, play this card from your hand, then the chosen card will not switch to active mode during your next charge phase.
This deck is so weird. So 2 costs Goku, 15k power. He's got dual attack. When he's played from your hand, you get to draw a card. I'm guessing the Vegeta was played from hand as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, from hand.
I think they're the same card, just different skills.
Does it? Because that's exactly the same.
Yeah, it's just...
Like, it's activate main limit 1, paying the yellow is exactly the same as what Jonas just read out on the
Yeah,
Vegeta.
it's just if it's a Vegeta instead of a Goku.
Yeah, and
Well, you choose a
Vegeta's got crit and Goku's got dual attack.
Yeah.
That's literally the only difference, but otherwise they're literally
the same
copy and paste cards.
Yeah. So you've got Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta Unceasing Progress. Active main at 1. If your leader is a yellow Son Goku and you have a waste time regression in play, and you place 2 of your energy and rest mode into the drop, play this card from your hand and it gains double strike for a turn.
So its cost is you losing 2 energy.
Yeah, because
that's the cost of it.
I think it's like if you've done Whis to skip everything, you can play this out by just losing 2 energy instead of paying 4.
Yeah. That's...
Or you can tap out and then play this by burning 2.
Yeah. I don't...
I really don't think this deck's going to take off.
I don't know. I think somebody will find a way to make it work, and then people will be like, "Oh, this deck's actually really good," and it's like, okay, yeah. It's going to take that one person to show what the deck can really do. I think that's what it's going to come down to.
Yeah.
So on to the first SR, and of course it's a 2 cost because I think that's just a running theme.
Yeah, it's 2 costs
minus that, of course.
Yeah.
Right, so it's got 15k power, yeah, SL like I said, and then it's got a lot of text. So, auto limit 1, if your leader card is a yellow, and you add and 1 card from your life to your hand, okay, when this card is played, choose 1. Right, so it's a built-in self-awakener. What?
For this deck, it's like
It's a way of gaining the life.
Yeah, it's a built-in life taker.
When you get one of the effects, you get this card gains 5k in double strike, or it gains 5k in dual attack. So it depends how you want to proceed with the turn, I suppose, depending on what kind of pressure you want to put on that given turn.
Yeah.
Which is good, because that just opens up so many more options. And then at the start of you and your opponent's main phases, switch this card to active mode. Okay. And then activate main, pay 1 yellow, choose one of your yellow Son Goku or Vegeta cards. Play this card from your hand, and the chosen cards will not switch to active mode during your next charge phase.
So it can go in yellow Goku and Vegeta decks in general?
Yes, just as a generic card. Or it can just go in any yellow deck that's using Vegeta.
One of those 2.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah. That's yeah, and then of course the chosen card won't go to active, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's a nice trade-off from what you're getting. But of course after that it just becomes a 15k beta, but it can switch itself back to active mode.
Yeah.
So then you can use it as an attacker, and then during your opponent's turn you can have it as a 5k combo to go into your Z energy and sort of like there's a lot of good qualities about this card that do stand out.
So we've got Vegeta Waiting to See. It's 2 cost 10k. Go also once per turn. Add 1 card from life to your hand. When this card attacks, it gains 10k and double strike. Start of you and your opponent's main phase. You switch them to active mode. Then active main limit 1. Pay 1 yellow. If your leader's backside is Vegeta God level power, and you choose one of your yellow Gokus, play this card from your hand, and the chosen card will not switch to active mode during the next charge phase. So again, just a quick easy way to play them out by stopping your Goku.
There's a lot of that for this deck, isn't there?
Yep.
So you got a 1 cost Piccolo at 4k power. When he's played, you have to draw a card, and then he's got another auto once per turn. If you have 2 or more energy, when one of your yellow Son Goku cards energy cost of 2 is played, this card gains 6k power per turn. So it just gives you an early game attacker.
Yeah. Then we've got Krillin Remembering Terror. It's auto when it gets played, look at 5 cards top of your deck. Add your same and energy cost 4 less your hand, which off your deck. And auto once per turn, if you have 2 or more energy, when a Goku with energy cost 2 is played, you gain 6k.
So same thing, except he's a searcher and not a drawer. A Vanilla Roshi, that's cost really 30k.
Yay.
Moving on.
We've got Jacko Dangerous Signal. So when it's played, draw a card. Activate limit 1, pay yellow. If your leader is Vegeta side, choose one of your yellow Gokus. Range cost 2, switch to active mode.
Right, so that's a 4 of on the deck.
More than likely.
I don't see you running any less than this because of the fact that you get them back to active.
Yeah.
Why would you not? Alright, on to an extra card. Training with Whis. So it's 1 cost, but it's going to have more costs because of the other activate main. But it's got a permanent during a turn. What? Okay. Where one of your mono yellow leaders flips from its backside to its front, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1. So if you do that, you are only paying the 1 for the activate main.
Yeah.
If you don't, you are paying for the initial cost and 1 for the activate main. So of course you've got to be careful of that.
It also means you don't pay for the active battle if you do that.
True. Yeah, but we'll get to that. So the activate main, pay yellow, choose up to one of your yellow Son Goku or Vegeta cards, energy cost of 2, send it to your war, play that card from your war at the start of your next main phase, and this card gains 5k per turn. Right, so that's a way of getting around them being locked, effectively.
Yeah. Them being locked down or your opponent trying to pop them.
Yeah.
You send them away and then it comes back with 5k extra.
So just off that activate main alone, I feel like this has to be a 4 of on a deck just to make sure you can keep having battle cards in active mode.
Yeah.
Because it's just the way the deck works. That's crazy. But like Jerry says, it's got an active battle, limit 1. You choose one of your yellow Son Goku or Vegeta cards and it gains 10k for the battle. Honestly, the activate battle is fantastic for the 10k. I don't see that skill being the most common use of this.
No.
Just because otherwise you're losing out on attackers. But that activate battle is still going to be insanely good to close out games.
Yeah, it still gets the use.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Bowman making a wish. So 1 cost 1k. If your leader is a yellow Vegeta card and you have 3 or more energy, when this card is played, reduce the energy cost of Whis time regression in your Z deck by 2 yellow for the turn. So then
That's really good.
Yeah.
Considering its cost, that is so good because then it just means that you're paying 1 Z energy and 1 yellow.
And activate at 1 if you have 3 or more energy and you choose 2 of your energy in rest mode and you place this card in your drop. Choose one of your yellow Vegeta cards at energy cost 2, switch to active mode, and all the chosen cards will not switch to active during your next charge phase.
Not the fact that they're on tapping anyway because of your leader, but you know. Okay. I think this is the last card, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh no, there's more. Okay, there's more.
Yeah.
Alright, so on to another SR. So 5 cost 20k is Goku versus Frieza. Yeah, so we've got swap for 2 yellow and 2 colours. If you've got 4 more energy, you can do it with a Frieza at a cost of 8. Now, Jonah did a quick look up before. The only 8 cost available is one that you would not.
Yeah.
They are more likely going to reveal another one in this set. If they don't reveal it as part of this deck, then that kind of indicates that there is a yellow Frieza deck coming in this set.
I mean, that was obvious.
Well, I mean, they could surprise us and be like, no, there isn't one, don't worry, you gotta use the old 8 cost if you want to do the swapping, and you gotta use a different...
Yeah. So it's from set 2, it's not worth it.
You got auto limit 1, when this card is played, draw 1 card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, and annoy Barry and KO it. That's just really good.
Mm-hmm.
You got activate main 2 yellow. You choose one of your yellow Saiyan or Freezer army cards. Play this card from your Z energy and a chosen card, and then you add the chosen card to your Z energy.
That is really good.
Yeah, because it just means that you get to attack with a card that's in play,
and then swap it.
And then swap it, play this, kill something, draw a card for 2 energy.
Really good.
Like, you don't need to be at a certain amount of energy to play that and do that.
Yeah, you just need to be able to do that. And that is it.
That is just crazy. for yellow Freezer Army and yellow Saiyans. So that, wow. You got activate main limit 1. If you got 3 more energy and you remove this card from the game, play out to 1 yellow Son Goku or Freezer with energy got 2 or less from your hand or draw. So obviously that's for both the decks.
Yeah.
Which is more indication that there should be a new yellow Freezer in this set. But that card is crazy. For 2 energy, being able to get a draw a card and KO something.
Yeah.
And it's just a battle card, isn't it? It's not a restriction on energy cost. No, it's just anything in rest mode, ignoring barrier. I wonder what the 8 cost is going to do when they reveal that. Because there's got to be a new one. There just has to be.
Well, yeah, there's going to be. So we've got Goku Trial Run. So 2 costs 10k. It starts with your and your opponent's main phase, which is interactive. Activate at 1, pay 1 yellow. If your leader's backside is God level Vegeta, and you choose one of your yellow Vegeta cards in play, place from hand, don't untap Vegeta during next charge phase. Activate once per turn, add a card from the left of your hand. This gains 10k and dual attack for the turn.
20k dual attack is annoying. Okay, that was the last card.
Yep.
Alright guys, when it lets me, there we go, cool. Thank you very much for watching. Leave any thoughts in the comments below, hit that sub button, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.